You're listening to this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. It would greatly benefit the show. Hello and welcome to Movie Beaters with the Farx Brothers. I'm Kirk.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Nick.
And we're joined by Kaity, lead singer of Sunflower Fox and the Chicken Leg, lyricist, director, and freelancer. This is the spoilers for Spinal Tap 1 and 2.
1 and 2. This is Spinal Tap.
Oh. This is Spinal Tap?
No, I don't have a poster in the AV yet.
And the second one's called Spinal Tap, The End Continues?
The End Continues, yes.
Yeah.
There is no "this is" in the title of the second one, though.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Why do you think they did that?
Mm.
Is it better with the "this is"? Should we start the debate there?
I love it.
Pictures in a cemetery. Have you ever done that?
Pictures in a Cemetery?
You have.
You know I have.
I did know you had.
Yeah.
Wait, I did?
Huh?
For the band when? Which song?
For Sunflower Fox.
Yes, but which song?
Oh, you know what? I've only put out maybe 1 or 2 of those pictures.
Oh, well, that's what I don't know.
But, yes, we took pictures in the Concordia Cemetery in El Paso, and is a notoriously spooky cemetery, and it's full of dead cowboys.
Why were you in El Paso?
Recording at Sonic Ranch.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
in El Paso?
Yep.
Oh, I have a customer out there.
Dude,
in
it
El
is so
Paso.
cool. Yeah.
El Paso?
Yeah. And the cemetery, that cemetery is so cool. Like, so much history. It's nuts.
Dead cowboys.
Like famous dead cowboys, like
Jesse James.
like that kind of cowboy. Yeah,
Jesse
yeah.
James.
That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Jesse.
Yeah.
There are a lot of them in South
Old
Dakota.
cowpokes, you know? And gold prospectors, Cal. Cal! Let's find some gold, Cal! Cal!
That wouldn't be out there. That would be in California, not in El Paso.
We're close enough, Cal! We're going heading out California way!
And stopping in El Paso, apparently, and dying and being buried, and then a band will come take pictures. Actually, you know what? You're going to die someday. If you're gonna
That's
You
so
know what?
rude.
Take pictures on my grave.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Why
truly,
not?
Truly fine. You know,
Right.
for a historic record, if I die, especially in a funny way,
Please take pictures on my grave.
Wow.
I want to be like buried, you know, like those tree pods? You know, they make your
Oh,
corpse into a tree pod. That's what I want to be.
like a tree grows out of you?
Yeah. And then
Do they like shove a seed way down
I
inside?
don't know. And then I want to be one of like the creepiest tree you can find, and then I want to be put at the back of the cemetery, and then I want like kids to like make up weird tales about me, like I'm the witch tree, and
Sure.
hopefully my corpse will breed some kind of horrifying tree, and I'll be like the witch tree, and I'll haunt the tree.
That's like that movie, The Guardian. That
That's what-
shitty, yes.
That's what I'm
From,
talking about.
The
1990.
Guardian?
Yeah, it's like you watch it, you can't believe it's the same director as it's William Friedkin.
William
Making,
Friedkin
like, a
in the
shitty-
70s made a movie,
Yes, he did.
okay, that's...
Called The Exorcist.
Well,
right?
yes, but when did this movie, The Guardian...
1990.
17 years later?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a freaky tree.
And a lady comes
good.
out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen this movie?
No, but it also reminds me of The Fountain.
Oh, I have not.
Wait, the Darren Aronofsky movie?
Super weird. About like
Hugo-
the Fountain of
Hugo,
Fountain
Hugh
of
Jackman?
Youth.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Isn't it based on Ayn Rand's book?
I don't know.
Ayn Rand of...
No, it's about like they're like trying to find a cure for cancer. It's
You're thinking
very
Fountainhead.
bizarre.
I'm thinking of
you're
Fountainhead.
thinking of Fountainhead. Yeah.
Okay.
No. This is like trying to find the Fountain of Youth.
Okay.
Very strange. Yeah.
You know, that's one of the rare Aronofskys.
It's
We got
really
an
good.
Aronofsky over there. I haven't seen.
It's
I want
very
to
good.
now. It came out 20 years ago now.
Yeah. Super good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to posit that The Muppets is better than This Is Spinal Tap.
The Muppets?
The Muppets,
Which Muppets?
1979. The Muppet movie, the first one is better than This Is Spinal Tap, and Jason Segel's The Muppets better than than Spinal Tap II: The End Continues.
I will fight you on all fronts.
Okay, cool. It's a bait show. We're here to bait. Bait hard.
This Is Spinal Tap is one of the funniest movies I think ever made.
I've heard
It
this.
is way up there. way up there. But I will also say, it might be because I'm a musician and I get all of those jokes. I get it.
I will do then my I am like Kermit the Frog and I hang out with a band.
Yeah.
And I travel along and do shows
Yep.
and then there are other animals there.
All right.
One of them Gonzo. And guess which one in the band is Gonzo?
Oh my God.
Andy Champ. I don't know. Sorry, Andy.
Champ.
Just catching strays left and right. I don't know. It's just like, because they go, what I did like about Spinal Tap II, The End Continues, is that it was about getting the band back together, and that's such a classic format for any movie, which is the format of The Muppet Movie and The Muppets. 1977 and 2011. So the spread on those bad boys, in case you were wondering. Have you seen all the Muppets movies?
I have. I used to watch them as a tiny child and cry when they would break apart.
Oh, wait, are you talking
Oh,
about...
the Muppets Go Manhattan.
Yeah, when you first meet the Muppet Babies.
Kind of. Yeah, I suppose.
Yes.
Muppet
And
Dream sequence.
As a child growing up in the 80s, the Muppet Babies were peak TV. But yes, I do love the Muppets.
You better.
But I like Spinal Tap better. And I do just love Christopher Guest movies. I love the mockumentary form. Like this scene right here.
With the alligator.
Horrifying. And once again, this is like another situation I've been in where they're so gracious and they bring you food and you're like, I'm not gonna touch that. But you're like, I feel like I need to eat it because they've been so nice to me and they've made me something. And you're like, what can I possibly eat here?
Have you had the experience of, hey, let us take you through the taxidermy museum that we have at this rural property?
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. And like most of the time, I'm like...
I know I've been to one without you.
Like most of the time, I'm really psyched about it though.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'm super, super into it. And I'm like, I want to know everything there is to know about this weird little town and like every single person in it because I just like, I don't know.
That's more when you're doing like street fairs though.
Yes.
That weddings, it still freaks me out sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on
Yeah.
Wait,
the
why?
wedding. What?
Why does it freak you out?
Because like we're just on someone's creepy property and they have a bunch of dead animals in a place that they want to show us. I can't tell you when exactly that was. I just remember I had to change in the band van, and there was no air conditioning. I'm trying to remember who the singers were. It wasn't you, I'm sorry. Lindsay Matson was one of them. She probably wouldn't remember this. Sammy was pre-Sammy, not post-Sammy. We're now in the post-Sammy area where Sammy's come back. But Sammy was there, and I wonder if he remembers looking around this taxidermy museum with me and just feeling very odd.
I do remember there was a venue that we were at where there was a stupid amount of taxidermied stuff and there was like an elephant head and everything.
Was I there?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I would remember an elephant head, I'd hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason I think the Muppets are better is because you could make a child cry with that. Muppets Take Manhattan, not one of the Muppets movies I mentioned, but does have one of the most important lines ever in it.
But I feel like that's not what this movie is about. It's not about like
getting people to get together, connecting with the audience.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay. I feel like I did feel that though, like when they're like stepping around each other and not really talking and not really saying things.
In two. You're talking about two?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Like, and then, or like calling the girlfriends or whatever. And because like really what's happened is they're swapped. David St. Hubbins no longer has the girlfriend and Nigel has the girlfriend that he misses. And now David knows what it's like to be on the other end. Because like he was ignoring Nigel in the whole first movie, basically ignoring him once he has his little Yoko.
Yes.
And so...
Who then joins the convent in 2.
Right, which is hilarious. I love that they did that and she's now the nun, which is like, what? I wish they would have gone a little further with that.
How so?
I don't know, like I just wish I wish it would have been a funnier scene. Because it was kind of like, just kind of plopped in there, But I like the choice. I wish they would have done something with it.
Yeah, especially.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you do nuns in a music movie and it's not better than what Blues Brothers did, then you have made me think of Blues Brothers and you have offended me.
Yeah.
And because like Blues Brothers, they're trying to save the nunnery or whatever the hell that they grew up in. Then they go to a church. He has the whole inspiration to go on the journey. So Blues Brothers is another movie that was more impactful on me than. I'm sorry, I'm just here to fight this. Spinal Tap.
I think the part that was so hard to watch was like at the very end, or like not the very end, but when they're like talking to each other and they like just talking about like wanting to be friends and wanting and that like that ripped at me.
Wait, before they go on for the final show?
Right before they go on,
and he says, hey, I forgive you for whatever you did. I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
well, then I forgive you for not doing anything.
Right.
And I struggle with the concept of forgiving somebody for not doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but like...
You do? Explain it to me, I'm dumb.
I mean, I get that conversation because I feel like, especially with bands, like you separate because you've got so many passionate and like emotional baggage, for years and years and years, and you build it up in your head. And like, I mean, even I have people like that, and then they'll walk into your life again, and you still have that distance between you, but you still have to like make this thing appear on stage, and appear like you like each other. That's hard. It's really hard. And then you gotta like get through it. But even having that tiny little conversation is,
I've done it on the show. Good. This show, in fact, I'm fine. I can do it.
I mean, I hate you,
What?
so.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I got the text message. I get it. There's been people on the show that we've worked with before, and then they come on the show to talk about something, and, you don't agree that that's happened?
It's happened, but I don't think we actually really thoroughly talked about it with them, though.
No, of course not. We wouldn't talk about it with them. This is Minnesota. Actually, that's the thing that I was going to shout out more than anything when you talk about, like, bands not being able to, like, talk to each other about a thing. Mm-hmm. You're describing a Minnesotan. Do you know what I mean?
No,
because you're a Minnesotan.
I do know what you mean.
What do I mean?
But now that I've like worked with so many people from all over the country, this is just everywhere. Like people just don't want to talk about their feelings. They don't want to like step on anybody's toes. They don't want to get fired. They don't want to have like a bad reputation around their scene for like being hard to work with. So they just shut up until it explodes. Because like for most people, especially musicians, like there's so much passion and emotion there, no matter how hard anybody tries to hide it. And I've seen it with so many people, even the most even keel people that I think are like the chillest people ever. I've seen people explode. And you're like, where the hell did that come from? And it's just under layers and layers and layers of resentment. And then all of a sudden you figure out, well, they just hated this line of music forever and they just finally had to say something, And it's so silly. And you see that in this.
How does it sit with you as an artist, Nicholas?
What part?
Any part, but specifically, like having some. What? Sorry.
No, like you asked me how does it sit with me? I don't know what it is.
Oh, sorry. I meant the idea of artists being so passionate, and then like musicians have a performance aspect, so they like get a chance to have these things butt head. But as and I assume I can out you as an artist.
If you want to, sure. Okay.
A writer, a director, an editor,
Yeah.
Toward the camera, please, so it hits the lens. Do you find have you experienced what Kaity just described in terms of like people being passionate and then it coming to a head is really the question I'm asking. Well, okay, well, do you...
No, I don't think that's what Kaity was saying at all. I don't think they're quote-unquote passionate. I think they have so much resentment that eventually it bubbles up and then explodes.
You think it's the resentment?
Yeah, I don't think it's like passion.
Yeah, I think it can be both.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. You can't. You have to really love something to hate it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
especially in the arts, because it's like a combo of like, this is a job for a lot of us. This is a job, and then it's also like something that like your heart is and your emotions are a part of. You smush that together, but you still have to work with people. So, you're trying to like, keep your opinions to yourself so that you can work with people. But then eventually you get pissed, and then something has to come out. And I've seen it happen to the most chill people ever.
It doesn't matter who you are. This is something you've experienced.
I've experienced it with so many people.
You assume all folks have gone through this emotional cycle in the music industry. So that's why I'm kind of pivoting. And
you're asking me if I can relate to that.
As someone in the movie industry, Kirk is also in the movie industry.
Well, I don't think I've worked with people I didn't particularly like.
What are you talking
I
about?
wouldn't work with them again if I didn't like them.
Yeah, okay.
So there wouldn't be a build of a resentment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, and none of the, all the people that I've worked with, I'm friends with all of them. Like, every single one of them. But, like,
Except
it'll
that
be
one,
like,
and you know who you are.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But, it'll be one dumb little thing, and we still love each other,
It's the little annoyances and all just little things that, like, add up.
Yeah.
And then okay.
Right. Yeah.
You're asking me if I...
Well, have you observed this? Do you think that
I'm
it
sure I've
exists in the
observed
movie industry, or our corner of the local filmmaking scene?
Yeah.
I hate both saying movie industry and local filmmaking scene. There's not a good term for me to use that doesn't make me like vomit in the back.
It's more
of my
than the
throat.
scene, not quite an industry.
Yeah, it's more than a scene,
Like
less
the
than an
one
industry.
Britney Spears song. You could
Right.
do it too.
Well, I was thinking what Brad Pitt says about his relationship with Leo in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Little more than a brother, less than a wife, or something like that.
Oh.
You guys don't remember that?
I remember that line.
It rings a bell.
Okay,
I
good.
mean, I did
wanna
see
ring a
that
bell.
movie. Yeah. I don't think I've observed really that. Well, I think. I feel like I've. Yeah, no, I think I have worked with people who, like, they, especially when they've worked together amongst themselves more than you've worked with them, and you would know probably who I'm. Like an example of who I'm talking about.
Sure.
Like everyone we know, someone we all know.
Okay.
I feel like you see people that they're they're used to working together. You kind of see things bubbling up, I guess.
Well, the other thing is that when people get into grooves and then they can't get out of grooves is I think another, like, it's a different vector on the thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
And drives me insane. And it would take sometimes like an outsider's looking in to see something like that. And that speaking to your like, that's why it's so great it's a mockumentary, because then it has this cinema verite that makes it feel like part of real life, and then you can see yourself in it and feel yourself going, I've done that. I can't admit that this late hour of the debate that I don't really relate to any of the specific characters. Any of the three guys in the band, maybe drummers. I don't know. Just kidding. I was about to say I relate to the manager, but I don't want to because he says the most anti-Semitic thing in the first movie.
Yeah.
I prize the rent out of the local Hebrews.
God.
What? And you looked up. Could that mean anything other than the most anti-Semitic understanding of that?
No, I didn't find anything.
No, of course not. And like, what's his name? The director married to
Rob Reiner?
Jamie
who?
Lee Curtis. Yeah, Rob Reiner.
So Christopher Guest.
Yeah, and Christopher Guest
Oh,
are
yeah.
both Jewish guys. So like, I don't know why they wrote that, but okay.
I mean, maybe they had the right to write it.
Well, it's like the Bibi Netanyahu logic is that, hey, anti-Semitism means I get to stay in power in this country. I don't know.
I don't
That's
see
the
it
argument
like that,
for,
but just like
Bibi. I hadn't seen the movie in a couple of decades when I watched it last week in preparation for this.
Yeah.
And when we always watch everything with subtitles, as you can see.
Oh, yeah, I do too, yeah.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do.
And you don't miss it.
When that came up, I lost it. I could not believe that I could see how in 1984 that joke could be made.
Yeah.
But,
I don't get the wording of the sentence. Like, he says, I prize.
Like, to pry?
Yeah.
So he's using it as like instead of saying I'm prying, because
Yeah.
he's not in the active. It's like a gerund, but in the past. It's like a past participle, I think.
Oh, just you
pry.
never hear that unless it's a British thing.
Well, yeah, it's probably like that. You wouldn't say how Brits refer to cigarette publicly. So,
Oh, right,
But
yeah.
it just means like kindling. So I don't know.
Well, then without the subtitles, I think is he saying prize like I want to?
No, it's P-R-I-E-S.
I know that now, but like
Oh,
the
sure.
very first time I heard it,
Like I win a prize of our rent
and because
from
it's the
somebody.
I and says like if
I don't even remember that, to be honest. Like, all I remember is just like the music jokes and, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
What about Fran Drescher? What does she mean to you?
She's like the manager, right?
She's their PR in the first
PR
one,
people?
and then she's
Yeah.
too busy in the second one because she would have
Yeah.
been head of SAG when this movie was getting made.
Yeah, I mean, like I've had PR people, and they're always like that smiley, like we're gonna totally get everything done for you, and and
You've had PR people?
yes.
And what does that do? Okay. Do you know Fran
It depends
Drescher?
on where you are on their list. Like we've had some good people, we've had some people who were at the bottom of the list because like one of the first PR people our band had, like we were on a list with fucking Imagine Dragons. You know what? You know where we were we're on their list? We were at the very bottom.
You'd be ahead of Magic Dragons in my book, but
I was like, okay. And you know what I mean though? Like, so we were here as far as priority goes, but then we got a smaller firm and then,
you were
we
more
don't-
of a priority to them.
we were huge priority.
You didn't
for
have
them.
to prize the attention.
Yeah, right.
You're a
Exactly.
PR person.
Exactly. But I mean, like, the second one, the was it their
Manager lady?
the dude.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that guy?
That guy cracked, like the content guy or whatever. Like, oh my god, he was like on a bunch of coke the whole time.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Like he's just an obligatory villain, and like the first one doesn't have like this clear
I mean,
antagonist.
I think that's kind of like what a lot of like the modern music industry is just like these douchebag guys that are like trying to make you do all this stupid crap because everybody wants their piece. That's like the content stuff I was literally bitching about earlier today.
In your interview, which people will see after this.
Just bitching about like you got to create content, you got to wear this, you got to look this way, you have to be this, and you got some guy that absolutely does not care about you, your band, your like who you are, what your lyrics are, anything, who's just looking to like get views and likes.
I specifically like that he says, it's actually a challenge to have never developed musical taste or any discernment.
Yeah. And, like, kudos to people like that because, like, to have absolutely no opinion whatsoever, like, probably does really well because then you can just, like, gear it towards whatever their demographic is. But it's like, God, but yeah, I mean, but that's what it is now,
How do you say more about that? I don't know if
I mean, so, like I was saying before, it's like, I mean, I guess that's where I almost felt for them because it's like they're coming into the new music industry. And the new music industry for a lot of us, and including, I would say, anybody in the arts, you're not just making a film. You're not just writing an album. You're not just putting on a play. You have to be available 24/7 to your entire public so they can see every aspect of your life because that's supposed to get you more likes, more follows, more content, more algorithmic whatever, so that it reaches more and more people so that they can market more and find more about that demographic because it just feeds in this whole freaking system. It's a nightmare.
Hey. We're filming a 30-minute segment that we will then clip up into different pieces to put out so that people can constantly be reminded that we exist,
That's
make
right.
movies, and interview people that we know from our various... Why is that a problem?
This got real meta real quick.
Yeah.
No, I don't...
But do you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
But, and to have like somebody who like really, and that guy is like perfect. He doesn't care about them. He doesn't care about their music. He
So,
doesn't care about them.
Do you think she wanted to bone him, and that's why she hired him? Like that's the thing that I thought about her, and like the other thing is that it's a contract loophole. Is that you guys owe one more performance, so we're dragging you out 15 years later.
No, I think like she sees him as the link between the newer generation and them. You know what I mean? Like he seems like the guy able to like get the TikTok followers to see, you know what I mean?
I do, and that's disgusting. And,
no, I know.
Do you guys have a TikTok for your band?
No.
Because the Chinese.
No, mainly because I just don't want to do it. Like
Same.
I have to like force myself to create content and like, cause I just don't care, man. Like, and I just feel like nobody cares what I am doing in my day. Do you care? Public?
I looked at your reels a couple of times around the times I see you, because then I show up in them,
right?
And that's always interesting.
Wow, you only watch them to see yourself?
I mean, and your reel was helpful, like I said, when it was the groom with his shirt tied around his head.
Yes.
And the reel right before that, I'm in, and then I can explain, this is where I was last night, and here I am now.
Now, that was my story.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A story is different than a reel.
But like those I don't edit at all. I just like
should you?
I just throw them on there, you know.
Yes, and do you get a lot of like feedback? Like, is that how a lot of people like end up DMing you and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, like stories, it's all just friends. So I'm just like showing people like what I'm up to, so people know what I'm up to. Just friend, you know what I mean? Just keeping in touch with friends.
You don't see that as part of the thing you described and don't like as content generation?
No, I feel like that's just almost like just telling my friends what I'm up to.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Okay. No, to me, they're the same, but that's because I have no discernment.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I just feel like no one who doesn't know me would really care what I'm doing with my day.
Well,
like,
I mean,
you're
a
example,
public entertainer and you're a woman,
like,
so like there's
but
that...
I'm not like, listen, like, okay, if you've seen any of like my videos or pictures, my tits aren't like, hey guys,
Mine regularly.
playing a song. You know what I mean? Like none of that is happening. You know, like I'm not like that kind of creator. Because like if I wanted the views, I just
do that.
You know what I mean?
A singer that used to work with Jamie, she told me once, it wasn't she. She was like, I think this video got more views of me singing because I had just come in from sunbathing and
yeah.
So like, no judgment. It's like, hey,
like, because I was actually because I was talking to Jamie literally about the same thing. I'm like,
hey, Jamie.
I want to do like an A/B test and like literally just do almost exactly the same thing. Sing the same song in the same thing, like same setting, same everything, and just change my top.
How would you feel if the one that like was more
boobtastic?
Majumbos?
Magumbos?
Magumbo effort. How would you feel if that did better?
Chesty LaRue.
Would you want to go in that direction? I mean, you guys dress up for weddings.
I just think it would be interesting to see. Like, I mean, I think we all know what the answer would be.
It would be.
Which means everyone would...
It would work better.
Look you in the eye and be like, everybody would want to see my juicy Magumbos.
I just know that here's the thing. If guys say and do the right thing, it does not matter because every guy knows about every other guy that in their head they're still a guy. And like, sorry.
And they all I want to see my juice. Say it out loud.
Everyone wants to see juicy Magumbos. I'm not saying specifically yours, but like, you know, the For You page on Instagram is, Yeah, actually, you know what's funny is that I do like that in the first movie they address, oh, well, this album is sexist because it's got a woman and she's got a collar and she can't be on her knees on a collar, and it's like, fucking Sabrina Carpenter.
I was just gonna say Sabrina Carpenter.
Good. Do you think she's seen this? Do you think Sabrina Carpenter is old enough to have seen This Is Spinal Tap?
Dude,
Sabrina, if
know
you see this,
like,
just
her
sorry.
whole thing, man, is like leaning into it. That's like her whole shtick is like leaning into the like.
Oh, like Miley before her and Britney before her.
Yeah, she's just like she's like, fuck this. I'm just gonna sell some more stuff. She's like, yeah. So
God bless her and Sydney Sweeney.
I mean, like, there's a part of me that thinks that it's like hilarious that, and she does it knowingly. Like at shows, she's just like, whatever, you know, like.
Tate McRae, what do you think of her? Is that her name? She was on the SNL with Shane Gillis. That's how I know her.
Wait.
Tate McRae.
Who's that? I feel like I know who that is.
I don't know any of her music.
Sports car?
No, she's a singer.
No, one of her songs is called Sports Car.
I mean, I probably know
Yeah.
who she is.
Okay, cool guy.
Okay.
Wait, what's the? Sing the song for me. Sing
I
for
don't
Tate.
know it.
Is the first name Tate?
Huh?
Is she a woman with the first name of Tate?
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't screw that up. Again, if she had not been on a Shane Gillis SNL, I wouldn't have.
I don't know, like,
I'm a
any
cliche.
new songs, man. Like, honestly, like, unless I'm having to, like, teach it to a client or learn it for a band, I don't know what's out there.
Oh yeah, because you're teaching a lot, right?
Not very much anymore. I mean, like, I only have maybe 8 students now.
That sounds like a lot.
I used to have, like, 50 or 60.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. So, like, now, mostly I just sing.
Okay.
Sometimes I set up QSCs.
Hey Corey,
What's up, man?
Explain the thing you explained earlier about the light cables and then having a wireless
Oh, the show baby?
show baby.
That's a cool new thing.
Cool new thing? Show
Well,
baby.
I don't think it's new at all. I just learned about it like literally 2 days ago.
You learned how to use it recently.
Yeah, it's like instead of linking up, like say you've got a board, right, and it's like a million miles away from your first light tree. So instead of running like a million-mile long DMX cable from board to light tree, you put this little thing. It's like just like a wireless transmitter called a show baby on the end of your light tree after you jump all the lights together. And you put that there, this little transmitter, and then it's basically a wireless DMX cable, and then you put the other transmitter on the board.
It's like Bluetooth for
Freaking thing
lights.
is so cool. Oh, and you can put them all over the place. So you could put, if you have multiple show babies, you can put them on like one light tree and then put it way the hell across the room. You can put them on like, say you're like uplighting. It's freaking cool.
And I know that we're supposed to be baiting. This is Spinal Tap 1, and Spinal Tap 2.
It's off the rails now. I'm sorry. See, this
That's
is
the
what
whole
happens
show.
when you bring me into anything.
Do you remember when
sorry.
we used to try to sell like uplighting and that kind of BS?
Yeah.
And like cold fire sparklers.
Yep.
And are we still doing that?
So, okay, cold fire
hate
sparklers we used to be able to get away with inside, but they are not nearly as safe as people thought they were. Because if they do catch like
Fire?
certain like flammable materials, they'll light on fire. But they do only burn at 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, like bridesmaids dresses or something like that. I assume.
It's more like the stuff that's like hanging from the ceiling that isn't fire retardant. That's supposed to be fire retardant.
Be more retardant.
So that's the whole thing. It's like places they'll buy all this like stuff, like swag to like hang from the ceiling to make it look all like fancy pants, but then they like don't actually buy the stuff that they're supposed to get. They just buy what looks pretty. Burst
And
into
that
flames.
catches fire.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not going to ask if our organization has
No,
been
that's
in
never
a-
happened with us. No.
It's never happened.
Nope. No. So, but we'll bring them outside.
Yeah.
If it's outside.
But we're
we'll do
not
it.
selling this as an. And I
I
realized
don't think so, no.
part of my head was going back to being in a band.
Yeah.
Doing wedding DJing, where I'd have to set up lighting for the Walmart of wedding events that I used to work for before. Like, hey, we sold the DJ, but he's also going to put all these lights up around the dance floor inconveniently.
Up lighting, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's. I don't
Yep.
know.
No, we don't do that, no.
When he pulls the cheese out of the back of his guitar.
So good.
And then talks about the little man that could be in there that would die and you wouldn't be able to hear him screaming. I don't know why that works so well for me.
It worked really well for me too, man. Like, and especially like all the dudes that collect guitars, all I could think of was like, they better fucking come out with that guitar. Like, they need to come out with that guitar. They need to have the stupid cheese board and like maybe like a
Cheese
fake-
grater?
Yeah,
Is that the grater
and a
in there
little
too?
board and like the tiny cheese and like just have it. Because I know so many guitar players that would absolutely buy that. And you know the water bottle, I would buy that. I would buy that stupid water bottle and I would use it on
The
stage.
Stonehenge.
Yeah,
tap
a
water,
Stonehenge water bottle.
Well, that leads us to
You know?
the killing of Elton John.
He didn't die.
So good.
He doesn't die. Oh, yeah, he ends up in the
Yeah, he
hospital.
just
That's right.
ends up in the hospital
I'm
with
sorry,
two
we have
broken
to
legs.
say the one of the best lines in the movie is the line about Paul McCartney being so toxic.
When did they say that? Is that like, does
It's
Michael
d-
McKean's character say it in reference
Yeah,
to like.
David St. Hubbins says it, and he's
Yes.
like, well, everybody knows that Paul McCartney is just so toxic.
Because
And
he comes
it's
in to
just-
give them advice. Which they said had actually happened where like
It's so
they're
good.
working on recording songs or
Yeah.
working as and then like they'd actually be next to Paul McCartney
Yeah.
working and they just pop over.
It's just so great because, like, obviously Paul McCartney is known as like this philanthropist, and just having them.
I mean, he did do
Yeah,
a song with Kanye West, so I don't know.
Whatever, but you know what I mean. Just having him, and he's like giving them really good feedback.
Yes.
You know, and we're all sitting there in the audience, and I'm just lined up with musicians, and all of us are trying to count out that phrase that they're going for.
Sure.
And we're like, yeah, why would they put that in there? That's a terrible, like, why would they put that in there? And Paul McCartney's like, yeah, you should just get rid of that. That's just, it slows the song down. It's weird. And then David St. Hubbins, well, he's just toxic. Like, it's so good. Like, so great.
It's weird coming at this from the direction of knowing him as Chuck from Better Call Saul.
Oh.
Because, like, that's the more significant thing in my mind with him as, you know. And Christopher Guest, I don't have, like, a lot of relationship to him. Because he's usually directing his movies, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, there's Spinal Tap with Rob Reiner, but then he directed all, like,
Ye-
Waiting for Guffman, Best, and then...
Yeah.
Best in Show,
He's-
For Your
yeah.
Consideration.
Yep.
Wait, that's
Mascots.
not Bob Odenkirk.
What is?
No, Bob Odenkirk isn't in this movie.
Michael McKean is his brother. So Bob
is?
Odenkirk's brother in Better Call Saul, who has like the allergy to electricity.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay.
David-
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna give my parents the first movie to watch again because I kind of like
Yeah.
wonder if it's a movie that translates to that because
Yeah.
it's their generation of. You know, but I don't think they were ever like a Christopher Guest. Like they
Yeah.
got that stuff.
Oh God, I love all his stuff. So
As
good.
do I. I will show
Yeah.
This Is Spinal Tap to my wife, my
Yeah.
kids. But like with my kids, it'll be, okay, you need to see the Muppets. Then you see This Is Spinal Tap. And then it's like Dewey Cox and
Yeah.
Pop Star. Like, because of the doinks. Because of the donks.
Yeah, like, at what
Big
age...
donks.
At what
got the
age do
donks,
they see
hit
that
the windshield.
hippie guy's dick in the unrated walk hard? Like, at what age?
I
Like,
don't think, was there a dick when you watched
I
my
didn't
copy?
watch the whole thing. I fell
Oh,
asleep.
yeah.
there
I
is
don't-
absolutely... I mean, I'm telling you, there's a dick
No,
in
I
at
know
least
there's
one
donk
version of that
in,
movie.
yeah.
Huh.
Kind of like there's donk in, was it Orgasmo or Basketball? Both, actually.
Both of those sound like good bets to me.
Dude, basketball is so underrated.
Very much is.
So good.
You're sitting in a room with Team America World Police on the bottom
Dude,
of it.
yeah. What a great. Oh, those two are awesome.
They make musical movies, and this. So like, there's something to about the musical comedy. Mm-hmm. I don't have like
So good.
deep. Well,
I
it's
could sit and talk about those two guys for
Matt Stone
ever.
and Trey Parker.
Yep. I love them both.
I do worship at the house of the South Park guys. Yeah. These gentlemen have been stuck in this ave before watching South Park and will be again.
So good. So good. Anyway, sorry. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm sure there are other baits I had. Oh, do you have Elton John thoughts? Before
I mean, I think we all knew something was going to happen during that concert. I think it's funny that it happened with the Stonehenge. I will say, just another little shout out to my band, Sunflower Fox and the Chicken Leg.
When's that show?
Thursday, the 13th of November at the Uptown VFW in Minneapolis. The song is called Past.
You have a music video for that.
I do, yep. There is a passage, an musical interlude, if you will, that is specifically a shout out to the Druid scene in Spinal Tap.
Oh.
It is, we just put it in there because we thought it was funny. It's very specific.
Slows the whole thing down. You should just take that out, man.
Nope. It's in there for no reason at all.
See, the problem I have with Paul McCartney as a person that exists is that he is in a documentary that's on fucking Disney that Peter Jackson directed. That it's the, you know, the like, he went in color corrected when they made the one album. I can't remember. There's like the 7-hour.
Oh, that Beatles thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Where for whatever reason they had cameras running the whole time, and it's like a 7-hour documentary. The thing that leads up to them playing on the roof of that. Yeah, and like he's not a real person to me because he's been for 60 years in the public consciousness. You know, there's a 1965 episode of Mad Men where Don Draper takes his daughter to go see the Beatles. He's like, this stuff sucks. I don't like it. I'm too cool for this. It's like me today going to see Gabby Cat and the Fabulous Dollhouse. You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Wait, do you?
No, I do. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Explain
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
It's an animated cartoon show about a little girl and like these cats, right? These.
Pinch on my left and a pinch on my right. Grab Penny's hand and hold on tight. And what pisses me off is they do not make any clarity around how many times you have to say pinch on the right. Because sometimes it's pinch on the right. She wears cat ears like Ariana Grande 10 years after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah, and like try explaining to a 4 and 5-year-old, you know, Ariana Grande used to do this a decade ago.
Well, you don't have to bring that up.
And then I can't help myself. Who's Ariana Grande, Dad? She's the woman in Wicked. What?
What?
Yeah. Do you hate Wicked? The movie? Did we talk about this recently?
I have.
You have not seen the movie yet?
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I have strong musical theater opinions.
Which is, it's too dark or what?
No.
This will be coming out a little bit before the new one, the next one comes out. So let's get this out of the way. Hey, dipshits, you should be. Is that a Harry Potter pen on your?
Yes.
Okay. You should be watching This Is Spinal Tap and Spinal Tap II. The end continues instead of Wicked Too Good or Wicked for Good or whatever.
Wicked for good. I just said that.
Sorry.
It's way the fuck. Well, it's way the fuck
I'm
too
gonna
long.
see it. I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it more than once. I
Yes.
know this about myself.
Yes.
With kids, with family, it's great. I'll sing the songs.
That's good. Yeah.
Sorry. So what the?
Yeah.
Gravity. What are you like?
Yeah, it's good.
No, that's not how you feel. You're like,
I mean,
it's good.
I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting a lot of hate. Listen, I think Ariana Grande was born to play that role.
Sure.
I mean, I really do. I mean,
yeah.
Kristen Chenoweth is great. Ariana Grande is better. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. She brings something totally different to it that is completely unexpected. Because I don't know if you know this, but Ariana Grande started in musical theater, and her first musical was called 13.
Wasn't she on that Nickelodeon or something?
She was, but she started off.
That was before
yep,
this?
and
Okay.
she started off doing a lot of musical theater. And she was like trained
Does not surprise me.
classically like the whole night.
Only someone
Yep.
who is in musical theater would cheat on whoever her husband was with the guy who's the lead in SpongeBob the musical.
I know.
And
I
How
know.
do you make
I
that
know.
connection? How?
because
Why?
it's true. I don't know. It's something
Yep.
I know about her, which I wish I didn't.
I think it's really fucking long. I mean, the musical itself is already goddamn long.
Hey, my 4-year-old watched it.
Yeah.
All 2.5 hours. The
Well,
first one.
I mean, I think it's really cool. They use a lot of practical sets, which is like pretty amazing, like from a filmmaking standpoint.
We've completely lost him. You don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck we're talking about, right?
They're using practical.
No, you haven't seen Wicked, right?
No, but
Okay.
I know about like they put those the rows of like flowers, like they built
Yeah,
those, or
yeah.
like they grew them.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like I think, yeah, but I don't know. Like Wicked came out the last year I was in college, so it has been
Oh,
burned
20
in
years.
dude. If I heard one of those songs again, it would be too soon. Like
Popular.
I just want to
wanna be
burn that whole
popular.
musical to the ground. That along with Hamilton. Like yeah.
You
But
ever
I
read the
do think
books?
Steven Schwartz is a way better writer than Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Wow.
I will hang my hat on that.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, have you read the Wicked books? Though?
Yes, I have. Yep.
Okay, so you know how
Yes.
it progresses?
Yes.
I hope they do that.
Yeah.
I would want to see
Yeah.
like the progression of the story. I
Like-
haven't read the books. I read the summaries.
Yeah. Yep. I have that. I actually have that book at home. Yep.
The first book.
Like the book. Like yeah.
But have you read was it The Son of a Witch is the second one? And
No,
then
I
The
only
Lion?
read the first one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I know that
won't
there's
say
like
anymore.
other ones about like written from the villain's standpoint or whatever by that same author.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, what motivated him is like 2 kids in England killing a younger kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's not something I made up. Like you can go look that up on the Wicked book.
And I really
like,
did actually like Jeff Goldblum as the wizard. But I like Jeff Goldblum. I just like him.
I like it
Who
better as a
doesn't
fly.
like Who doesn't like Jeff Goldblum? Sexy bastard.
I'm gonna see if there's any last topics I can.
And yeah, I am a Harry Potter fan. I don't care.
'Cause
I know
you're
everybody
transphobe.
hates her. I know. Everybody hates
I think
her.
it's Barry Weiss made it fine again. She runs CBS, so who cares?
I mean, I just like Harry Potter. I don't care about her. I like Harry Potter.
I need to say that Harry Shearer looks like Dr. Teeth one more time, just so that.
You're totally right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are they designed that way?
I don't know.
Dr. Teeth of the Muppets and
Yeah.
Harry Shearer. I can't
Yeah.
remember. What's his character's name?
Well, I know.
In This Is Us. This is Spinal
Derek
Tap.
Smalls.
Derek Smalls
Yeah.
looks like Dr. Teeth in the Muppets.
Yeah.
And it just drives me crazy because it's like, why would you shave your beard
So
like
good.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Candles costing more than the cake. What does candles costing? Oh, that's in the second one. It's like, oh, it seems like the candles are starting to cost a little more than the cake.
They're
getting old?
aging. It's
Yeah,
something to do with aging.
do you remember
so-
that line? It's in
Yeah.
the second.
No.
I know you do because I just watched it with you 2 days ago and asked you to guess.
No. What? Wait. No, I don't.
So they say what at one point, I think it's the overt villain says, "This kind of seems like candles are starting to cost a little more than the cake, if you know what I mean," and referring to them being too old and it not worth the juice isn't worth the squeeze is another way.
Yeah.
One could say that. Just one last thing on the pedals. Why would you press a pizza to get it to a duck sound? Can you justify that in any way?
Dude, have you seen some of the ridiculous pedals that James has? They don't make any sense.
Are they shaped like specific things?
They're not shaped like specific things, but they all look ridiculous. They make dumb sounds, and some of them are literally just collector's items. Like, you don't use them. They're just there to be there. He has one with Mr. Sparkle on it from The Simpsons.
Who's Mr. Sparkle from The Simpsons?
Mr. Sparkle? What? Mr. Sparkle? He's like the Japanese logo for their like Homer looks like.
Oh,
Yeah.
and when they go to Japan?
Yeah.
And he's on the box?
Yeah, and he's on the box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Katie's like the biggest Simpsons fan.
Yeah.
And obviously Harry Shearer is a voice on The Simpsons. So
Yeah.
that's got to be huge for you and like very formative.
It is. But yeah, like, dude, There's pedals for every stupid possible thing, and like half of them are like worth crazy amounts of money. It's like a blind box. You know what I mean? You don't do anything with it, but people want it for some reason. Like
A blind box?
like blind box toys. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody knows what I'm talking about,
fuck
right?
It rings
Like-
a bell,
Where you,
but
like,
I
buy
can't
a
think of
box
it.
Like
blind
Funko
of it?
Pop, okay? Like Funko Pops,
I
right?
fucking hate those things.
Right, okay, but like people collect them, they don't do anything with them, but they exist, right? And they're worth a ton of money, right? That's what like half these pedals are for. They don't do anything, you don't ever use them, but you put them on your wall and you collect them.
He travels around with a lot of pedals and like.
Yeah, and he's got an entire room full of them. Shelf, 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 shelf. Then another wall, shelf, 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 shelf. And the pedals are all this big, so you can imagine like 10 shelves of just pedals.
I wonder if we can do his episode in his house since he
Dude,
lives.
Pedals
I mean,
room?
it's pretty
He
amazing.
lives here next, so
and
it's
then
not.
and like then the guitars in our band Sunflower, between the two guitar players, I believe they have over 200 guitars.
Who's the other guitarist?
Mike Schmidt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mike Schmidt.
Yeah.
I get him confused with Paulo. Or Paulo Van. He's played for us on keys before.
Yeah.
But now I know who Mike Schmidt is because he's your guy.
Yeah.
That's why it started as a writing exercise.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
right at the end of the third segment, I'd get it.
Yeah, so I mean, like some of this stuff, it's like and those guitars, some of them they don't ever play. They're just pretty.
I was at a festival in Sioux City right after I saw you, and
Oh, yeah.
some friends of ours won a guitar as an award, like because we were near a Hard Rock hotel,
Sure.
and they sponsored an award for best music.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they gave it to the movie Two Before Ours. Sorry, Mick, you should have gotten it. Not Nick, Mick. Anyways, and like they gave him a whole guitar, and I was like, they're never going to use that guitar.
Yeah.
But it's
You
a
didn't know
cool
that.
award. They put it on the.
Yeah.
You didn't know
I
that.
will ask those guys
Yeah.
if they can play it. Okay, Chelsea, Grant, we're going to ask you if that guitar can be played.
Yeah, come
We're
back
here
on
with
the
a
show
real
and play it.
musician, okay. You know that children's hospital movie you made, about your band? Where
Oh,
a
yeah,
woman
yeah,
came
yeah.
in- what was
Uh-huh.
that experience for you guys? I should have asked this in an interview, but we're ending this part, and this is how I'm wrapping it
Okay.
up. Why did that get made? Because you work for the children's hospital sometimes?
So you know how Children's Hospital has the Star Studio thing? Mm-hmm. So
We're trying to get the woman that runs that to come on the show. I believe she'll be here next month.
Oh, you should have the dude on this show.
I don't know the dude. I met the woman.
I'll give you his email.
Okay.
He's
Hi,
awesome.
the dude. We're gonna have you after
Dude,
the woman.
You would love him, and the whole character of the dude would be so into this.
No.
So I've been working with the man who is the dude, Eric Nelson, forever. Because like I actually used to be like in this group called Cosplayers for a Cause, and we would
What did you cosplay as?
Lavender Brown from Harry Potter and Hermione sometimes, and but we would go to children's hospitals and we would go like entertain the kids, and then we'd be on the show, and then we'd like, I don't know, teach them how to do spells and like silly things, but then we'd also like go to like
Avada Kedavra!
yeah, right, and then we'd also do
Right
like
in the cancer ward.
yeah, and then
Tell the kids
come
I said that.
on, dude, and then
Because that's the killing spell.
and then we do then we'd like give
Picture.
away costumes and stuff or whatever, and so and this is when I wasn't like gigging like almost at all, and
Oh,
then like
okay.
this was before music stuff, because
How long ago was this? Like when you were 12? Because you're 20.
that's right.
Well, I'm 15. Kirk is 12.
yeah.
You're 21.
Yeah, I
29.
took a break from music for a little bit, and so this was during that time. This was like when I was doing like radio and podcasts.
How did I get out this in the interview? Damn it.
Yeah,
Which
what
you
if
should all
you
listen
better
to coming out
interview?
after this.
Yeah. So I was doing a lot of that. I was volunteering a bunch, and then like when I did get into Shirts and Skins, I
remember that.
The
I was
corporate
there.
Band. Yep. I was like, hey, Eric, I'm in this band. We should do this stuff because we like doing this. And he was like, okay. So then we started bringing in different like groups to do Star Studio, and then we'd bring in that, and then we invited Eric, the dude, on to like some music video shoots and whatever, and we just got to be friends. And then I was like, hey, we've got this original band. We should bring it into Star Studio. And he's like, I've got a better idea. Let's do this instead. And he's like, it's this like kind of documentary thing that we do, and we've done it with like members of the Wild team and like really huge acts and the Vikings. And he's like, let's just do it with Sunflower. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, this is gonna be sick. And he was actually gonna do it, but he just couldn't. So did it. Is that who you're having on?
We plan to. By the time
Okay.
this has come out, we'll know. So we'll either bleep that or we won't.
And then so we were going out to Pachyderm to go record some stuff anyway. So we're like, you guys should.
Pachyderm in Minnesota?
Yeah, it's in Cannon Falls.
Got it.
And so we're like, you guys should just come there. And because we're friends with Nick, the engineer and manager over there, like, he's like, oh yeah, that'll be fun. So we just like brought him in, and they're like super cool, and we all just hung out.
And this great video is on your YouTube page.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
if you
it's
wanted to
on-
click off of that and go watch it, go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's also on Star Studio, Children's Hospital Minneapolis, Star Studios page 2, and and they're like so great, like because they do all this like specific programming for these kids. So like, because a million years ago, like I was hospitalized at Children's Hospital when I was a kid,
Oh,
and
okay.
and what they do is like, while you're in your hospital bed, like you can like interact with the host, and they'll do bingo, and they send prizes, and so like when you're a kid and you're like terrified, like they do this kind of stuff, so it's really cool, like what they do there. It's very, very cool.
There's our wedding DJs to do this job.
They would totally have you on. They would, and what you do is you just like play games and stuff, and you like joke around, and it's like totally silly.
Just PG or less.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's beyond like, but oddly
Do
enough,
not watch this show, kids. If you're watching the show, click off to Gabby.
yeah, yeah. But it's so cool. Yeah, it's a very cool organization, and what they've put together it's pretty neat.
What a high note to end on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Find out more about Kaity in our next segment and our interview.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. For more JK Productions, find us on Instagram at JK Productions Team and on Facebook, JK Productions MN.